The best rate on the wrong program might cost you thousands, not a few dollars, thousands. And here's the part that stings. You'd never see it. The rate on your paperwork would look fine. It would look competitive, and you would sign it, feel good about it, and pay for that decision every month for 30 years. I'm Ron Siegel, certified liability advisor, helping families build wealth through strategic debt management. Let me put some numbers on that, because a statement like this only matters if the math backs it up. Picture a family buying a $1.25 million home. They have an FHA offer in hand, 3.5% down, 6.25% on their rate. Their payment all in with mortgage insurance lands right around $79.80 a month. Now, is that a bad offer? No. It's a perfectly normal offer. Their lender did nothing wrong. They qualified them. They priced them. They sent the paperwork. That is what most lenders do. But qualifying you and positioning you are two different jobs. So take that same family and take a second look at the structure instead of the rate. Move the down payment from 3.5% to 5%. That's 1.5% more on a $1.25 million purchase. It's $18,750 more at closing. $62,500 down instead of $43,750. Here's what that changes, and I want you to listen to the whole chain, because no single piece of this is dramatic. It is the stack that does the work. At 5% down, they qualify for a different rate structure entirely, 5.99% instead of 6.25%. The annual mortgage insurance premium drops from 0.55% to 4.5% because the down payment crossed a threshold the lender cares about. And the financed amount itself drops by the same $18,750. New payment, $76.07 a month. That's $373 less every month for 30 years. Run that out over the life of the loan, you're looking at roughly $134,000 in total savings. And that extra $18,750 they brought to the closing table at $373 a month, it pays itself back in about 4 years. Everything after year 4 is theirs to keep. Now, let me say the important part clearly. This is an example, not a rate quote or an offer. Your actual rate depends on credit, equity, property, and lender, and not all borrowers will qualify. But the structure of the lesson holds no matter what the numbers are on the file. So what does this mean for you? It means the rate is one line on a page full of decisions. Down payment tier, loan program, mortgage insurance structure, term, how the whole thing fits the rest of your household balance sheet. Change one of those and the rate you are fighting over stops being the biggest number in the room. That's why I say it. That's why I say it the way I say it. Strategy beats rate always. Now, here's something new, and I think this is going to help you a lot. We have added a simple tool to our website. If you have a loan estimate in hand right now from another lender, you can upload it, and we'll take a look at whether you are actually being offered the best program, the best pricing, and the best rate for your specific situation. Not a general answer. Your situation, your file. That's rsrlinks.com/LE. L as in loan and E as in estimate. rsrlinks.com/LE. Upload the loan estimate and let us read it the way an advisor reads it instead of the way a rate shopper reads it. Because most people compare two loan estimates by looking at one number and circling the smaller one. That is not a comparison. That's a guess with extra steps. rsrlinks.com/LE. When we take a second look at a file, we're not just checking whether the terms are decent. Decent is easy. We're asking 3 questions. 1, does the structure line up with what the family is actually trying to do this year and 10 years from now? 2, is there a better version of this loan available that nobody put on the table? 3, is there anything in here that could blow up before closing? Most lenders are focused on getting you qualified. That's the finish line for them. For us, qualified is the starting line. The question is not what has been offered. The question is, what is the best that can be done? And here's how confident we are. If we look at your file and we can't improve on what you already have been offered, we send you a $100 Amazon gift card just for letting us look. You get a better loan or you get paid for your time. I like those odds. I think you will too. So if you have a loan in process right now and you're thinking about a refinance, do not settle for the first offer that showed up in your inbox. Go to rsrlinks.com/2ndlook. That's rsrlinks.com/2ndlook. That's the number 2 ND look. rsrlinks.com/2ndlook. It takes a few minutes, and a few minutes on the front end is what separates a loan that works from a loan that just closes. And remember, the best rate on the wrong program might cost you thousands. Strategy beats rate always. I am Ron Siegel, certified liability advisor, helping families build wealth through strategic debt management. That's Mortgage 101, brought to you by rsrloans.com, rsrloans.com. Free.